This adds up to a balancing act. In a single lifetime, we have to learn to exist online and to be offline, which is, of course, a differentiation which comes from Heidegger. And if we have time, we can discuss that philosophically a little bit later. But the difference between existing and being is extremely important to understand that. Exist online and be offline. If we don't succeed in this, we shall become mere appendages of the world that we have created, merely its technical functions. We should not allow cybernetics the signs of optimal control and predictability this triumph. I'm sorry for skipping out so much, underestimating. I'm not used to read texts. Usually I'm speaking freely, and I thought I would be much faster. But as I said, I offer later to read the other 12 items. Thank you very much for your attention. This would be nice. Or I try to bring them into the discussion or so. We will find a way.
Thank you very much. I think we don't do questions now then due to time, or is there any urgent questions?
Or just a comment? Please.
Where do you see the testing point on that question?
I think the test, to put it very simple in English, I hope that I'm not doing it wrong. The test implies that you practically know the output. You arrange the test format so that you come to this output which you really want. This is, of course, a very top formulation, whereas the experiment needs the time span from the start to the result to develop the freedom of going into very different directions, and also including the failure in dignity. Not a principal failure, but a failure in dignity. For me, this difference is very much important. So the test is part of a fulfillment within a functioning system, whereas the experiment is also able to transgress that and to come into areas which are not expected. I'm very much convinced that it's necessary to somehow reactivate this culture. Perhaps we can find different words for experiment. But I realized that also working at an art institution, the experiment is discriminated more and more. If you say I'm an experimental filmmaker or an experimental artist, they are laughing about you. And this is, I think, something we have to rethink and somehow reorganize.
Thank you very much, Siegfried Zielinski.
Okay, thank you.